Hey there YouTube, it's me. I'm currently out on a birthday and I've been meaning to do a review of Wagamamas, so here we go. I've got a bit of a problem because I can't turn this around as easy, so I'm going to have to do the camera. Do you want to be in this? Okay. This is my friend's birthday. Hello. He says hello. So, the new menu is, what have you got? So, hang on a minute. Right, so what have you got? So,
I've got prawns in a battered crumb with a chili and sauce.
okay. And for my main, I have the chicken katsu curry. I should point out he's quite good with spicy stuff, but obviously this one's overpowered him. So a sharp. Fair enough. Okay, so I've got chicken katsu curry, and that is my favourite. I've also got a portion of plain noodles which are coming along, and I've got the pulled pork gyoza which are on their way. We are actually in the branch in Horsham. I don't know if you can hear me on this, but hey ho and all that. So, hang on. Chopsticks at the ready. You probably tell me, oh, you're doing it wrong, blah blah blah. But the beauty of this is that it's simple, but it's done well. And this is, I always have this every time I come to a branch of Wagamamas. It is personally my favourite. So, I'm going to enjoy it. I'll be back in a minute. Right, so, back again. He's added chili paste to that because apparently that was not hot enough. So, let's see if this makes a difference. And then that, right, what have we got here?
That is a chili chicken ramen.
So this is off their new menu. So we got ramen noodles, what we got? Fresh chili, red onion,
Parsley chicken.
and chives? No, spring onion?
Yeah. Smells good.
Right, so we're back in again later. We had pulled pork cookies. We have pulled pork gyoza. And the noodles which I've now mixed in with my curry to enhance it. So, let's go see how this bad boy tastes. I don't know what the sauce is.
Soy sauce with ginger. I'm guessing some kind of ginger or something.
Try that. Now you need to dip your fingers quite strong.
I know what I would do.
Yeah. Ginger? So soy sauce and ginger, so...
I was trying to get in contact with both of you and no one was replying. I was like, fuck's sake. And she drove.
Yeah. Well worth it. Let's go again.
Way back into the car.
Yeah. They're now on the menu. They are very worth having. They are well worth having, and so is everything that we've got so far.
Indeed.
Yes. So we'll see you when we come to dessert. We're on to dessert now. So we have, what have we got?
Coconut stuffed rice balls.
Sweet onigiri.
Yes.
Right, we've got sweet onigiri, which is basically like a gelatinous donut, for want of a better word. What's the sauce?
The mandarin sauce.
This one.
The mandarin sauce.
Okay, so we've got a mandarin drizzle dipping sauce. So let's see what the thoughts are on this. Yeah. So what was it? I think that's either sugar or toasted coconut. I'm not sure. You alright? So what's inside?
Rice and coconut. That's right. Rice and coconut.
So we got rice and coconut deep fried balls. And then, onto my one, we have the famous chocolate fudge wasabi cake. So, chocolate sponge cake as usual, but in here there's a thin layer of wasabi, which is Japanese horseradish. And yeah, needless to say, I was skeptical at first when I had this, but it really, really does work. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. Right. After our night out, it's currently that 20. There you go. It's actually 22 minutes past midnight as I do this, because I realised that I actually didn't write the end to this. So I've been back about half an hour. We finished up in Wagamamas, and for all that food plus a few rounds of drinks, came to about 57 quid. I will admit it does get expensive very quickly, but the food quality in Wagamamas is always top notch. It's always fresh, done to whatever you like. So in my opinion, I'm actually prepared to go and pay that price. But that was between the two of us. So when you take into account, half each, so that's what, 26, 27, about £28 each, which is actually not too bad for the amount of stuff that we had. Then we ended up in a couple of pubs. Names escape me. One, there was whiskey in one, sort of. And then we ended up in the bowling alley up in Crawley. So if you know Crawley, which is my original neck of the woods, they've got a big Cineworld there, and there's like a bowling alley part next to it. And we ended up in there playing games up until about sort of 10ish. Then I drove him home in the nightcap. I got back. So my final thoughts whilst I lie in bed with my Danny Wars t-shirt on. Wagamamas, is it worth the money? Yes, it is. Is the food on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the greatest thing you'll eat in your life, 0 being obviously not? I would rank it about an 8. The only reason that I haven't given it a full 10 is because I think I play it too safe sometimes with whatever I order. But that's not to say that simplicity can't be made really, really well. As I said in the beginning, it may be simple, but it's been done well. It's the same with most things. If you can make a meal that is very simple to do, do it as best as you can possibly make it. And it will still be what you want, just a new version of it. And I also got it slightly wrong with regards to the dessert. The wasabi is actually in the white frosting. When it first came out, it was a separate layer in the middle, but I think they've changed it to put it in the frosting because it's easier to put in, etc. So it doesn't really require that much work. Will I go back? Yes. Will I recommend the place to other people? Yes. That's about it, really. Sorry, I can just hear a beep from a lorry or a van reversing. Yeah, so that particular branch, very easy to get to, but I guess Wagamamas in general are all very easy to get to. There's loads of them in London, as far as I'm aware. I've been to a couple up there. There's one in Brighton, which is the one I originally went to. I now go to one in Horsham for the fact it's closer and easier to park. Excuse me. So I'm going to end it on that because I'm really, really quite tired. So yeah, if anyone says to you, do you want to go to Wagamamas, give it a go. I'm not saying you'll like every single aspect of it, but their new menu has got far more choice on it. So give it a go, just even if you do it once, just so you can tick it off your list of things to do in life from places that you can say you've been to, etc. It is worth it. The only thing I would say is, again, the reason I haven't given it a full 10 is sometimes because of the price. It is expensive for what it is, especially for what I had, which is basically rice, curry sauce and some breaded chicken. You know, I've made it at home quite a few times. The only reason that I've knocked it down is literally, like I said, because of that price. So yeah, I'm going to bed, and you will have a good day, night, wherever you are in the world. Have a good one, and I will see you later. Night.